Hello, welcome everybody to CC Sim Racing. I am your host Craig Cook, and hopefully this time you can hear me. We've had a few adjustments and all singing and dancing. Glenn Hunter, thank you very much for all of those hearts. That was incredible. I just saw about 50 of them fly up. Please give us your thumbs up, guys, and your likes and your hearts and whatever else you can give us. It'll be amazing. Cheers, Glenn. I appreciate that lots. I hope Prosecco Hill's looking pretty good tonight. Ryan Vogt says, you know the drill, up the Smith, and I'll tell you what, at the moment, Clive is in the top three, and he's flying. It's very, very close at the moment, and we'll be speaking to our friend, Mr. Jesse McQualer, who is with me right now. Jesse, how you doing? And obviously you've had an op, mate, so you're in bed at the moment, aren't you?
I'm just sitting on the couch. It's a perfect opportunity. It fits the job description. I'm just going to sit here and commentate a race.
That sounds like a plan, mate. Sounds like a plan. And what a race you've got tonight. Interlagos, Brazil. Very, very tough track here, isn't it? And we've seen so many good races here. Can we make it another one tonight, Jesse?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Some of these corners you have to be really patient with. Going fast in them doesn't make you faster. You got to slow way down.
Yeah, definitely with you there, buddy. And as we've seen throughout the series, it's been very, very, very close, apart from one man, and that is Mr. Dustin Valentine, who's actually fourth at this moment in time and getting a penalty as well. 1 second penalty, going very wide on turn 4. You don't want to do that around here. You will catch a cold there, for sure. Let's have a look at the table at the moment in time, and obviously I'm going to have a look at my mobile phone because I still can't read it. I need to get some glasses, definitely. But at the moment it is Dusty in the lead with 240. However, Dusty's not racing at the last race at Catalonia, so there's an extra few points there for everybody. So this is a must-win tonight for Dusty, unless Clive or Nappy Sack have got anything to do with it. And it is very, very close. So Dusty at the moment is on 240. Clive is on 193. Nappy Sack on 183. Cole LBF is on 165. Filippini's climbed again and he's on 127. Lofty's there in 6th and he'll be really happy. He's past the 100 point mark on 104. Next Gen Dave is on 93. Crafty's on 79. Better Big Time is unfortunately not here. He's actually at I think that's a school meeting that he's not supposed to be in, but he's there anyway. He's been opted in apparently. So he will be watching live, so that's great. Parents' evening as well, apparently. ODS Jose, unfortunately, race will be back at GT7, which I will talk to you about in a moment. We have Lee there, ET Cards Lee, the team manager there, Lee Duncan on 71 points. Stickman's on 67, so he's going to be well up for a top 10 finish. Then we've got Haslett there on 66, Ashroy on 37, Lee Campbell on 31. Stuck on the grid, unfortunately, he's not here again, and he's on 27. Pop Motorsport is fishing at the moment as well. He's on 27, so he's definitely not going to be in a rig anytime soon. Then we've got Grandad, and today instead of Grandad we've actually got a devious grandma, which is Rachel, who's racing in the all women's racing series, the AWRS. So she is racing tonight, so it'd be great to see her racing. We'll talk to you again about that in a moment. Then we've got Isa Hannah. Unfortunately, she's now jumped over to GT7, and we wish her all the best there. Ripping the Terrans racing tonight, and obviously Lime Licky was sitting on the sofa, so you definitely can't race.
I'm out this time.
Definitely. So let's have a look at the rest of the information that you need to require. Obviously, don't worry about the races on the side because that needed adjusting, but these were extra races we put in. So 10-minute sprint race, then we've got a 20-minute race with a rolling start reverse grid. Mandatory pit stop, and it's a stop and go with super soft tyres. So it's in and out, shake it all about, do the okey dokey, and out you go again, out the pits. So Bop is on as well, damage is on full, flags are on, penalties are on weak. And then we have the jump start grid only on race 1, so that is going to be the interesting thing. Obviously we're at Interlagos tonight, and then next week is the final. We will be at Catalonia, and that is going to be a very tough race for these guys. But Dusty at the moment's in 4th. Nappy Sack's pulled over because he knows we're part of that stage now. So Jesse, if you could just let them know that we've got a minute to go before we get cracking. So we'll take a look at some of these messages as well. So we've got good afternoon Paul, that's Pac-Man R33, and I'll tell you what, we've got some great news coming because we've been doing some testing and it's looking really, really good. Just got home from work, quiet down soon, right? Maybe. Good luck all. But Dan saying, come on Clive, you got this buddy. Let's go Team CC. Love that, Dan. Great to see there. Good luck to all the drivers, especially the boss, Snappy and Crafty. So Evo's watching as well. Great driver, Evo. Watch out for him in the next series. Come on TTR, beer and great racing. What else do you need, says Dan David. Love that from Short Shift there. Phil Benison says, my lass's daughter's year 7 transition meet, pal. There we go. That's the full beans there, isn't it? That's the official wording. I don't know what I was going on about. Paul goes, just noticed I've sorted the positions as well as the drivers. Haha, you did indeed, mate. You did a cracking job, so thank you very much. So, Jesse. Oh, apart from that, Carl's just spun out. But who's looking a bit tasty out there at the moment?
Yeah, I was going to say, the man you just mentioned, Carl, he's been having some really good laps. We were talking about how sometimes he's had trouble putting a full race together. We'd like to see him be able to do that. And the other guy I like, too, is Filippini. He's kind of a dark horse. He doesn't always qualify the best, but he's a really good driver in traffic. And I feel like with this sprint, he might do well as well.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at Dusty there in 4th. And now that's a bit of a dodgy area, isn't it? Because 4th place, 3 cars next to you, depending if you've got the inside line. I think he's going to be on the outside. No, he's going to be on the inside, isn't he? So that's going to be a bit interesting for the start. Crafty there in 5th. Filippini also there as well. Lee, so again, the 2 GC Howard boys, Cole BFC and Filippini there, back in the top 6 again. Lee at E-Team Hard having a good run as well. Lofty's still in the top 9. Ripping the Terrans helping him out there as well. Stickman's in 12th. But look at those times though, they're absolutely incredible. The top, what's that? Top, let's have a look, top 11.
Up 10 or within a second.
That's incredible. Yeah. That is absolutely incredible. So we're on for a cracking race. So there's what they're doing at the moment. Some of them have pulled over, and there they are on track. So some of them trying to get a few laps in before the end of the session, which is going to be about now, really. So really unlucky. If you are on a lap, I do apologise. Well, that's the way it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles. And really looking forward to this. Also, you've got TY Bond. Let's go, Clive. I'm here. I'm back. Love that. Adam Nicholson said, supporting Rippin tonight. Wicked. Great to see you, Adam. Please give us a follow. That'd be fantastic. We are so close to 2,400 follows. And as soon as we go to GT7, we're hoping for more. So let's see what we can do tonight. Jesse, are you ready?
I'm ready. Fired up.
Here we go. Let's do this. So here we go. Race 1 of the evening. 10-minute sprint race. This will sort out where everyone is for the next race. Phil Benison also says, come on, Lofty. Keep your messages coming in. I'll keep an eye on that as much as I can. But here we go. Race 1 of the evening. Andy Stickland's actually racing this one, but he's actually managed to like the stream as well. Love that. So Bonnie Youssef is also like, thank you very much, Bonnie. Great to see you, buddy. And here we go. So on pole is Nappy Sack, Carl in 2nd, Clive 3rd, Dusty 4th, Crafty 5th, Filippini 6th, Lee in 7th, Hassler 8th, Lofty 9th, and Rippin takes out the top 10. That is incredible. So we're going to take this off, and we're going to leave this on, and I'm going to have a look at some settings at the bottom here, which also Jesse can see, but you can't. Ha ha ha. No, I should say that's Rippin sucks. I love that. Oh, roller! There's a roller! Crafty's rolling, and that's a penalty, so he's going to have to move over. He's trying to get out of the way, and hopefully nobody hits him. A little touch there from someone, but he's managed to get away, but he's right at the back. That's not what he wanted, and it's Nappy Sack in the lead, followed by Clive, and he's got the inside line on Cole here, so he could get 2nd, and he does so. He manages to grab that 2nd. It's Cole there in 3rd now, Dusty in 4th, Lee's there in 5th, with Filippini 6th, Hassel's had a good run as well in 7th, and there's Lofty in 8th place, Rippin the Terran in 9th. But let's have a look at the leader. It's Nappy Sack as they come in the 2, turn 4. Very tight this one, very difficult corner as well. Here we go. Nappy Sack, Clive. There is Cole. Wide goes Dusty. Very, very nearly loses the back end there. And Lee, a team for E-Team Hard, is in 5th place. What a great start from him there, Jesse.
Yeah, we got them all lined up pretty well now. Hopefully we don't see any early crashes here. But Carl and Clive both got really good starts and are hanging right on the back of Nappy. Right, that's exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, very, very tight at the front here already. Don't forget the top 10 were literally settled by a 2nd, which is absolutely incredible. But Nappy Sack taking the lead at the moment. Easily done round here to lose the back end. But it's Nappy Sack in the lead from Clive, from Cole now in 3rd, from Dusty, from E-Team Hard's Lee Duncan, and he's there in 5th place. Filippini's in 6th, Hassler's still there in 7th. Now just about concentration around these last few corners, isn't it, Jesse? This is a tough one, isn't it? The final corner here.
Yeah, that last corner, it's a quick left-hander, and you can easily mess up your pacing in a hurry.
Yeah, and as you can see, Dave's looking for a little position here. We're going to stay up front here. So Napisak in the lead from Carl. Gap now for both the top three there. Then we've got Dusty, then we've got Lee, Filippini, and then this battle for the 8th position at the moment between Ribbonatarian, Lofty and Next Gen Dave. So Next Gen Dave might have a look down the inside here. No, he's being very, very patient indeed. Lofty around the outside. Going to have the inside line for turn 2. Has he got that done? Taps his teammate there, and they both spin. And Next Gen Dave's going to try and sneak down the inside, which he does do, and gets that 8th spot. No, he gets the 9th spot, should I say, from Lofty. That's well done from him. But again, the two teammates are busting each other there.
Yeah, the other thing is too, I just saw Crafty went into the pits. He had some damage, so he's out for this one probably.
Ah, no, so out for Crafty. Crafty goes into the pits, so he'll be back out again. And off he goes. You can just see him in the pits there on the top right hand side of your screen. But Napisak is well away at the moment. 1.2 seconds at this moment in time. Clive in second, Cole there in third. And really, it's about getting and basically keeping in front of Dusty at the moment, isn't it? Oh, and Napisak's gone wide. Oh, he's managed to get. He was very lucky there, wasn't he? Very, very lucky. And as you can see, 0.3 again. Sorry there, Jesse. Did I hurt your ears?
No, that's no worry. I love the excitement. But yeah, now it suddenly he went from clearing out where he didn't have any draft, and now he's got 3-4 guys right on his tail again. Yeah,
and here we go. This could be the opportunity. Let's go on board with Napisak. He's under real pressure now, and that big mistake, and he was very, very lucky indeed. But it's down to 0.2. This is where the toe kicks in. We're at 0.1. Coming down to 0. And here comes the toe. Oh, he's given him a nudge. He gave him a nudge. Clive's not going past. Fastest lap for Lee. Lee goes fastest for 1:30.049. Dusty having a look around the outside. And this is problems for here at the moment. And Clive again just getting a bit twitchy as he goes down the left-hander. Wow. Great stuff.
That's a lot of action.
It is indeed. Haslett in 7th. He's doing a cracking job. Still there in the top 7. I'm not going to say anything more about him. Doing a superb job, but it's still Napisak in the lead. Purple again for Napisak to come round. Clive's on his backside. There is Cole in 3rd, Dusty in 4th. There's Lee in 5th. Oh, this is a great battle for the top 5 at the moment. Brilliant stuff. Philippine just on the back of this as well.
Yeah, and if we see some battles in those top 5, Philippini and Haslett can reel them in a hurry, and then we've got just a monster bash going on.
Yeah, definitely. Cole moved down the inside for Lee. Has he got that done? Yes, he has. Goes into 4th place. Let's see how he done it. Great move there from Lee. So round the right-hander, very, very tough right-hander. You've got to sort of let off the throttle just a little bit, keep it feathered, and then get back on the power at the end. Slight bit of braking, and then bang on the brakes again hard, and then go into that hairpin, and he's managed to do it. Brilliant stuff there from E-Team Hard's Lee Duncan, the team manager for the E-Team Hard team, and that's a lot of a bit of a tongue twister there, isn't it? But he's in front of Dusty, and this is not good for Dusty at the moment, isn't it, Jess?
No, he needs to get around Lee pretty badly here. We'll see if he can get a slingshot out of this straightaway here.
Yeah, let me see that for a while. There's 2 other cars in the background there, not too sure they are, so keep an eye on them. But there is a battle at the back as well. So Dusty's having another look. Let's have a look. Dusty ran the outside. There he goes into the braking zone. Has he got that done? Let's have a look on the outside. He's going to have the inside line for the turn 2. He's got that done. Dusty back in again. Great move there from Dusty. A little bit twitchy there on the exit. I've got that one saved. We'll keep an eye on that. But again, he's under real pressure again from Team Hard's Lee Duncan. And again, he's going to have a look down the inside again. That's going to be very tough down there. He's got a nose there. Is he going to think about it down the inside? Great respect from the 2 drivers. Still side by side. That's a very tough corner to do it on. And they're still side by side. Is Dusty get up the inside line? Yes, he is. He's still got the car next to Lee into the braking zone. Respect from both these drivers. He's still on the inside. He's on the outside. It's like a lovely chocolate bar with a nice chewy centre. And he's gone down the inside. He's now got it. No, he hasn't. He's still holding the inside line. He's now on the inside this time. Yes, he's got it. No, he hasn't. And still Dusty's staying there. This is fantastic. And Lee's got it done. That was brilliant racing.
Yeah, but now Dusty has to look in his back rearview mirror. That little fight allowed Filippini to pull right up on his bumper, and Haslett's not far behind either.
There we go, and there is Filippini in the 6th spot. There he is. We're keeping an eye on him as well. Haslett's still there in 7th. Ribbonatarian still holding that 8th spot. There's Lofty there in 9th. Next Gen Dave is there in 10th, struggling at the moment. Stickman in 11th, doing a good job. Nana Midge is in 12th. She's doing a really good job. There is Lee in 13th, so Lee just behind there, and there is the car who we were talking about, the AWRS car, and she's doing a superb job getting around there, driving well, and that is what it's all about, supporting the ladies here in the motorsport trade. This is absolutely fantastic, and they get their own series at CC Sim Racing, so keep an eye on Rachel in the next race. Napisak still holding the lead from Clive, but he's trying to pull away again, isn't he, Jesse?
Yeah, absolutely. Clive Clive had actually made up some time there and headed down to half a second, but Nappy's got some great lines, and listen, he's just running it like it's a qualifier right now. He's getting to turn all the turns just like he wants to.
Yeah, he is. He's doing a good job again. Very twitchy on the exit again from Clive. So he's trying to push, but he's trying to push slightly too hard now. And you can see there is Lee still holding that fourth from Dusty, the championship leader, and needs the points as he goes out of the final round. So it'll be very interesting to tally up the points at the end of this. So again, Napisak needs a blinding start on the next race to try and get those extra points, just to see if he can catch up with Dusty there, should I say. Filippini's still in 6th, Haslett is in 7th, 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go, Jesse. Has Napisak got this in the bag, do you think?
I would never say that. He's had a couple twitches already, and Clive can make it up in a big hurry, but yeah, he's definitely in a position where he's got lots of clean air and is enjoying his ride right now.
Yeah, it's a lovely livery from Stickman as well, and also from Lofty. But Nanovich is having a good battle with Lee Campbell here. Down the inside goes Lee Campbell. Has he got that done? Yes, he has. And I think Rachel just got a little bit nervous when Lee come around the inside there, and he's back on it. It's good for learning, though, isn't it?
I was going to say, Lee made a mistake, and Dusty's right back on his case again now.
Let's have a look at that down the inside. Great shout from Jesse down the inside, and Dusty has got it, but he's got the inside line this time as Lee. He tucks in again, but he's got a little bit of a twitch on, and that's going to give Dusty the opportunities on his case yet again. This is a great battle between these two, and he won't want this in the next race, will he, Jess?
No, not at all. It's really slowed down Dusty. I mean, it's fun to watch for us, but in the end, it's not a great situation for Dusty at all.
Yeah, definitely he's trying again, still can't get past him. It's a very tough court, a tough track as well. And we've already heard from Evo earlier on this afternoon on Discord that Napisak will do well here, and he is certainly doing that. 1.1 seconds now, cut a lot of the curb there, and very, very close to getting a penalty. And we've seen so many times during the series one, well, the manufacturer series as well, that he went right across that section there, if I remember rightly, last time, and it was a very interesting move.
That's something we've seen from several of the TTR teammates. They all that corner, they know exactly how deep they can go in it, and I don't see many other drivers taking quite as deep, so they clearly know where the line is as far as where you can get it and not get a penalty. Yeah,
definitely good shout there, mate. And yeah, that's what I mean. You learn the game, you know where to go, and that is how you win these races. And there you go, Lee in 4th, still holding up. Let's go on board with him now. On board with Lee Duncan, Dusty again trying to find a way through in the toe, slingshot activated. I haven't said that for a while, Jesse, but he's going around the outside again because he wants that inside line as he goes into turn 2. So has he got it done this time? Not quite. Tries to cut back, not quite. Tight goes Lee, and that's going to be a problem on the exit, and that's going to give a great drive out of the corner here. And we have 35 seconds to go, so that pretty much is game over. We've got a very slow moving car. Not too sure what's happened there. Not too sure who that is there on the other side, but Lee again holding that inside line. Dusty having another shot. He needs these points. He needs that 4th place just to make sure that he's got enough before the final round. And there we go. Still Lee holds that. Napisak is on a mission tonight. He's looking very, very quick indeed. 1.3 seconds. Clive there in 2nd. Cole in 3rd. And again, Cole just loses the back end. Manages to hold it. Lee still holding 4th from Dusty from Filippini, who's now caught up.
Yeah, Filippini's right there. Yeah, Filippini has been slowly pulling up on him. He's getting closer and closer, but I don't know, it's going to be tough to take him for the end of the race here.
Yeah, all a bit close. Oh, again, a little mistake there from Lee. Is it final lap? It is the final lap. We've got the guys at the front there, and again, another wide berth from Dusty trying to find a way through into the braking zone. So it's all about the turn of this final corner here. And getting the exit right, and Dusty goes wide. That is not going to be enough, but it's going to be Napisak who's going to take the first win of the evening, and what a great result that is for Ted Tracks Racing, and Tom Hockley is going to be very pleased with that. Gets the fastest lap as well for 1:29. Clive goes over the line as well, flashes his lights and finishes 2nd. Cole in 3rd. He'll be very happy with that. Lee manages to hold Dusty for 4th, and Dusty takes 5th, Filippini 6th, Haslett in 7th. Lofty's going to come over the line in 8th spot here. Great stuff from Lofty. Next Gen Dave's going to finish in 9th, takes his penalty, and he crosses the line just in front as he does so. That was very lucky indeed. Ripping the Terran takes 10th. Stickman takes 11th. Lee is going to finish over the line. Crafty is going to finish in 14th, which is a real shame for him, but he was starting on the front of the grid for the reverse grid, so that'll be interesting. Lee's going to cross the line in 12th, and he'll be right at the front there as well in 3rd place.
That's a good race there for Haslett as well. He came from a little further back, and he had a nice clean race, ran all the way through, and he was right in the mix there, right behind Filippini. So that was a good race for him.
It was absolutely superb. Great driving from all the drivers tonight, and that is only race one. We have the 20-minute endurance now. When I say it's endurance, 20 minutes of well, okay, we'll say endurance. It seems like endurance for us here in the UK. But there you go. Let's have a look at those race results. I'll just quickly save that. Race results are Nappy Sack takes the win, Clive in second, Cole third, Lee fourth, Dusty in fifth, Filippini sixth, Haslett seventh, Lofty eighth, Next Gen Dave ninth, Rippinator in 10th, Stickman 11th, Lee there in 12th, Lee Campbell. Nana Midge takes 13th, so well done, Nana. And Crafty in 14th. Fastest lap went to Nappy Sack, so another extra point there, which is going to be vital at the end of the series. 1 minute 29.450 on lap 5. 1 minute 29.450 on lap 5. That was a good race, Jesse. Looking forward to the next one now.
Yeah, we're going reverse grid, right?
We are indeed. And a rolling
Crafty is on the pole. That's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, and if he gets away, that is going to be pretty much game over. But we'll see. We will see. So let's have a look at those guys that are in. Nappy Sack hasn't come in. He's obviously preparing himself. He must be, I don't know what he's doing, but there must be some sort of thing he's doing there. But let's have a word with Clive Smith there. So, Smithy, you've got your band of Barmy Army back again. They're in song and getting that second place there. Well done, buddy.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I thought I was going to go for the win there. I saw Nappy Sack make his mistake in front of me, but I just thought, I'll give him a little push. And I think my main target was finishing in front of Dusty there, so we can sort of set up a shooting up for the last week with. We'll see how this race goes.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Well, it was a good start. It's all about the reverse grid. So, how are you feeling about that going into the next race?
Yeah, well, we'll see. It's always tough at the back.
It is indeed, mate. That's a great shout. He's so calm, isn't he? And he knows what he wants to say, Jesse. I wish he should get him onto the comms again. But well done, Clive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well done, Clive. Great job, man, and good luck.
Cheers. Thank you.
Let's have a word with Cole. Cole, that was a good race, buddy. You see you spin out on the qualifier earlier on, but you didn't do it in that one, and obviously very, very tight at the top for the top three, but in front of the guys that did finish first and second, so opportunity to get a win here.
Yeah, pleased with that, really. Got done by Clive on turn 2, I think, and after that they kept a steady lead in front, and I couldn't really catch them, and they were fighting behind. I think it was Dusty and Lee, I think, so that just gave me a bit of a gap. So yeah, let's see what it's like at the back.
Yeah, it's going to be good, isn't it? This is exciting. It really is. Every time we do this reverse rolling start, and you think to yourself, the guys at the front are like, I don't know, what's that, 10, maybe 15 seconds down the road, and you just don't know what's going to happen in this race. But Carl, have a good one, mate. Good luck. Wish you all the best, and carve your way through the grid. So there we go, Jesse. That was intense, wasn't it, that first race? But this one is going to be the one that we'll be keeping an eye on, because obviously Dusty at the moment is in front of all of these guys, remember. So he's got a big opportunity here to get some points.
Absolutely. He's the guy that everybody's going to be watching and trying to keep behind them. But, it'll be interesting. We always talk about the reverse grid. We've got guys like Crafty, Stickman, even Lofty, up towards the front of that grid now. And all those guys are good drivers that can take control if they can get a little clearance.
Yeah, definitely. The winner of the race has decided not to take part. He's deadly serious about this one, isn't he? So, Nappy Sack, if you're here listening to us, we'll just do your commentary for you. So, Jesse, you're going to be Tom again, remember?
That's right. Well, I'd add Nappy Sack is always concerned about his looks, so he may have been combing his hair for the podium for that last race. So.
I love that. So, Jesse, a.k.a. Tom, how do you think your race went, buddy? It was pretty obvious, wasn't it? You pulled away, made one mistake, and that was about it. But you're in the, you're at the back of the grid for the next race. But wow, convincing win there.
Thanks so much.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot, mate. There we go. So that was Tom Hockley from Ted Tracks Racing. Cheers, Tom. Hopefully we'll get to speak to the real one in the next race, and we wish him all the best. Yeah, definitely. So there we go. Go AWRS Nana, says Adam Bath. Great to see Adam Bath. Can't wait to watch him at Silverstone next weekend. And guys, if you're interested, Mighty Minis are at Silverstone. So if you're anywhere near Silverstone, near Northamptonshire, come and have a look at this amazing racing. Commentary by myself. And some of the guys here at CC Sim Racing also race in the Mighty Minis, and it's phenomenal. Great action. You're going to love it.
This weekend?
Next weekend.
Next weekend. All right, I'll put it on my calendar.
Thanks, mate. If you can fly, that'd be fantastic.
That'd be great.
I haven't got a 10, you have to sleep in the car. But there we go. Rachel O'Connor says, thanks, Adam. Great stuff. The man says TY Bond. And then we've got, I don't know if it's TY Bond or Ty Bond, I'm not too sure, but I'm going to say TY because I like it. TY Bond says, give us the Robot Smith. That's impossible. The Goat Smithers, love that. Like a Western. No, not the comms again, says Ryan. Oh, we did all right. What's wrong with you? And then Dave O'Connor says, well done, Nana. Great to see Dave on the messages as well. Hope you're okay, buddy. Just give us a thumbs up. Make sure you're all well and everything, mate. But we're rooting for you. So here we go, Jesse. Who's your money on? Let us know, everyone, as well in the comments below. Thumbs up, loads of hearts. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, please let us know, and let us know who you think's going to win this one. Strategically, who's going to be the better driver? Jesse, give us your one.
Yeah, you know, Nappy Sack has kind of struggled from the back, so I'm not sure how well he's going to do, even though he does know this track very well. Clive has had a ability to get through the pack pretty quick, so I like definitely him. And you know, like I said, Dark Horse is crafty. He's, you hate to call the pole a Dark Horse, but he's a good driver that just happened to lose a lot in the last race, but he's got a great chance in this one.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great shout. So here we go. Do you know what? I'm going to go Crafty. I reckon if he gets away and gets a good start, I think he might have this, you know.
Yeah, more power to him. That'd be great.
Jordan Chipperfield says, come on, Smith, you got this, boy. Lofty for the win, says Phil. Not me, says Rachel. Go Smithers. Ripping sucks. God, what's wrong with you, Phil? So on pole position is Crafty, Nanimich in second, Lee in third, Stickman fourth, Rippin' in fifth, Next Gen Dave sixth, Lofty seventh, Hassler eighth, Filippini in ninth, and Dusty takes out the top 10. How do I do that every week? I don't know. Put your money in a postcard, please. Thank you. So Crafty on pole. That's a beautiful shot as well, isn't it? So I'm going to take this off and we're going to leave this on, and I'm going to have a look at a few settings down the bottom here that you can't see, which is the wrong button. There we go. And Crafty is out. Don't forget, rolling start. This is going to be very, very intense. And let's have a look where the other guys are. Look, that's where Nappy Sack. He's at the bottom of the hill. So here we go. They're already on the start finish straight. Lights go green. Away we go. And it's Crafty who takes the lead into turn one here, Jesse.
Absolutely. And he's pushing out quick. Well, I'll be interested to see what Nanda does here at the start, too. She's obviously going to be right there in the mix to start.
Yes, there she is in second place, and again, it's a good learning curve for her. Just stay with the guys in front. Just even if you're just getting overtaken, just see their lines, see where they're going. Ripping the Terrence trying to find a way through. Just giving Rachel a bit of a nudge there, and he can't find a way. He's trying to find a way through. But it's Crafty's got a 2.6 second lead, and that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Right, Lee's trying to find a way. Rachel's down on the outside here. Gives a little tap there. Oh, Lee gets a little gives a. Who was that there? That was Ripping a Tear and gets a little nudge, and they're all going through. There it goes. Nanimich goes into 8th place, but again, it's just about learning from these guys in front, isn't it, Jess?
Absolutely. You can follow their racing lines. You can see where they break, all those kind of things. It's very helpful.
Definitely. So Crafty is away. He's literally on it. So Crafty's away. Ripping a Tear in second. Lee's there in third. Lee makes a mistake, and that is. Oh, look at this. So just there in your shot is E-Team Hard's Lee, and he's there in second place. He's not actually on my screen. It's Next Gen Dave, sorry, I do apologise, Dave. He's on a mission. Crafty's in the lead with nearly a 4-second lead at the moment. Dave's now got past everyone and now in second. Lee's still holding third, Lee Campbell. And he's doing a superb job there. Ripping a Terrence holding that fourth. Lofty's in fifth. Haslett just goes slightly wide there, tucks in, and that is Lofty through as well. Watch out for Stickman in 8th spot there. There he is. And is that Dusty in 6th place?
Yeah,
wow,
Dusty's already up. Yeah, he's flying. He's really doing well, and he's driving really well. Oh, guys going into pits already.
That is very, very quick, isn't it? So there we go. All the guys at the back already diving into the pits. Nappy Sack stays out with Clive, Filippini as well. So who's gone in? So it's Lofty, Haslett and Carl. So Carl, one of the big guns there, has gone into the pits. So that is good thinking from him.
Yeah, Dave is doing a good job of keeping up with Crafty. He hasn't lost any time to him now that he's in the clear. We'll see how well he does when he's flying along on this lap.
Oh, Lee Campbell goes very, very wide. He's going to get a penalty there, I think. He's managed to slow it down. Now, did he get a penalty there, Jesse? I think he will.
I don't think so.
Oh, Lee's there trying to go around the corner. He's managed to salvage that as well. Now, did Lee get a bit of damage, and we got very lucky as well. Penalty was for Lee Campbell, so he will have to lose that penalty down the start finish straight. Can't lose it there. You can't lose it there. That is not where you lose the penalties, Lee Campbell. Oh dear, there we go. So again, start finish straight and on the pit lanes. It's all on Discord, ladies and gentlemen. We have all the info up, so you guys just need to make sure they read it next time. So Crafty in the lead from Next Gen Dave. So Next Gen Dave's doing well. He's closing up on Crafty, like you said there, Jesse.
Yeah, Rippin's also getting a handful from Dusty right now. It seems like he's sliding around the corners, just trying to stay in front of him.
So let's go on board with Rippin. This is not what everybody wanted. You can just see in the background that orange car of the Tetra X Racing vehicle, which is Nappy Sack, just in the background. And Rippin's decided to go in. He's not going to fight. He's gone straight into the pits. So has Dave. So Dave's gone in as well. So that could be a good thing. Clive Smith has gone in as well. Has Nappy Sack stayed out? Can't see him in shot now. Has he stayed out?
No, he did not.
He didn't. So Clive is in. Nappy Sack is in. Rippin and Terran also in. So these guys have all come into the pits. This is going to be very intense. Very, very early from all these guys. They've had none of it, have they? So out they go.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of hard to tell how if Crafty's expanding his lead or not. He's got so far out front because of all these pits. So it'll be interesting to see when he comes sliding out where he ends up in the mix.
Well, this is very intense because there is the 7 cars coming up to the straight now, and they're coming off the exit. Nappy Sack and all the other guys are just coming out, so they haven't quite jumped him, but that is very, very close indeed. Very, very close. Slow down for Lofty. He takes his penny, comes back on the track, and there are the guys, and they have got out in front. Look at this. Lofty and Hassler there have got out in front of Nappy Sack and Clive and Carl. Wow.
Yeah, we're having a great battle for third place as well, too. Filippini just took it back. It's a good result for him so far.
Let's have a look at that. So we just missed it. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We were just too busy looking at what was going on in the background. Oh, that could be a penalty for Filippini there. He just went over the final 2 corners just a little bit too much. Now, did he get a penalty? It hasn't come up, so maybe he got lucky there. Now, is he coming in? No, he isn't. So Lee and Filippini battling away here. Goes round the outside. Dusty's there in second, and he hasn't caught Crafty. He's got a 5-second lead as Crafty. Now, if you're Crafty, do you be crafty and come in?
Yeah, I say you stay out as long as you can at this point. I mean, the guys behind you aren't getting a great draft either, so I think you're better off just staying out in front with nobody near you.
Yeah, there we go. Championship leader Dusty in second place. There is Lee. Filippini just behind him there in 4th. There is Lee Campbell there in 5th, doing a good job there at the moment. And then we have Nana Midge in 6th, so she's still pushing on. Great to see her doing so well at the moment. 21 seconds off the lead. That's not a problem. It's all about experience here tonight because these guys are rapid. So we'll see how she develops throughout the series in the next one. So we'll see how she gets on. But there we go. Dave 88 in 7th at the moment. Ripping the Terran in 8th. Haslett in 9th. There's a move down here from Nappy Sack around the outside of Cole. A little bit twitchy was Nappy Sack. They've managed to hold it down on the outside. Is Nappy Sack going to be inside line coming into the right hander, and he looks like he's going to still have the nose. No, he doesn't. Cole gets some great drive off that corner, Jesse.
Absolutely. I mean, Carl, we know Carl runs well. There's no problems there. It's just a matter of, I mean, he's going to get a handful from Nappy. This is going to be an interesting battle, actually, because I don't think these guys are going to give up on each other.
No, definitely not. He's doing well. He's trying to hold that car. He's trying to get that car to turn in. The car is getting a bit twitchy as well. And again, Nappy Sack trying to find an inside line. Goes for a little dive down the inside. Tries another one. Goes over the grass there. He gets a bit sideways. This could give Clive the opportunity. And again, another touch. Great batting by these two sideways there as Cole comes off the exit. Bumper-to-bumper action. Panel-to-panel action in the Audi R8 series. And this is brilliant racing. This is what we wanted to see. Argy-bargy, get in there.
Yep, and we just had ETH Lee in the pits now, too. He decided not to battle with Filippini anymore.
So there we go, E-Team Hards, Lee Duncan in the pits. So is Nana Midge. Nana Midge also in the pits, so she's coming out as well. Let's keep an eye on that battle. Where is it for 9th place? Let's keep an eye on it. And then we go down the inside. He's got that done this time. Cole's going to try and hold that inside line. Can't get the nose in. And Nappy Sack goes sideways and manages to control it. That was sensational.
Yeah, those guys are pushing really hard. I mean, look at that. We've got like 7th through 13th place or whatever it is. And I mean, those guys are all excellent drivers back there. It's amazing to watch them go in the back of the pack like that.
Oh, I'm just watching the replay. How on earth did he keep the power down and get out that corner and drift at the same time while keeping that gap? That's sensational. That's brilliant stuff. Haslett is having a great run at the moment. He's there in 8th place at this moment in time. Lee has come out in front of these guys. He's now in 7th, and that is exactly what he needed. Get out of that massive battle at the back there, which is still kicking off. There is Ripon Natarian in 6th place right this moment in time, but Lee is closing him down very quickly. There is Next Gen Dave in the other E-Team Hard Racing Audi R8, and he's in 5th place. Lee Campbell still holding 4th, doing a good job here. Filippini's in. Filippini has gone into the pits, so we've still got Lee to come into the pits. He comes in now, so that he's going to drop back substantially, but it's Filippini because he's just coming in now. Dusty still hasn't dropped into the pits yet, but is closing down Crafty now 4 seconds.
Yeah, it's slowly closing. I mean, I would see we still got over half the race to go. It's an excellent opportunity. Dusty can do it. I just don't know where he's going to fall out when we finish all these pits. I mean, the pit's almost like 30 seconds, right?
Yeah, I'm watching Filippini coming out now. So there goes, I think that's Lee. There's Ripon Natarian now. Is he going to get out in front of the guys on the start on the straight now, which is the Clive battle with Nappy Sack, and I think he's done it. He has, and he's pipped Haslett as well. That's fantastic stuff for Filippini. That's exactly what he needs. He's going to have very, very new tyres. Well, no, he's not. I'm just talking rubbish. Don't listen to me. They don't need to change the tyres. So I'm just talking rubbish. We'll just carry on. They look nice though.
The hubcaps are great as well.
They do look pretty. So there we go. Back to the real commentary. And Ripon Natarian's in 4th, holding off Lee. He's pushing hard now. Let's go on board with Ripon Natarian there. Filippini in 6th, Haslett 7th, and that battle's still going on in the background there. And I think, has Nappy Sack lost the place? No, he's still behind Haslett. This is very, very intense, isn't it? 4th to 13th.
It's tight. I mean, we knew this kind of stuff would happen when we had all the qualifiers within a second of each other during qualifying. So, I mean, these guys are all running really close.
Yeah, definitely. You can see Filippini there in the background with Haslett. Nappy Sack is on the back of this as well. Let's go on board with Filippini now. And Haslett might get the toe here. He has. He's got right in the toe. There's another battle just behind them as well. That's between Cole and Clive. And down the inside they go. Blue flag is out. Down the inside, Haslett gets that done, does he? Goes wide. Filippini's got the outside. Going to get the comeback. And that's going to be a penalty for Haslett. What was he thinking? What was he thinking there? That is going to be a penalty for sure there, isn't it, Jesse? Yeah, half-second penalty. He's going to have to move over to the left. He may not be able to move over to the left because the guys are down his inside, so he might have to lose the penalty there. Nappy Sack's behind him. He can't lose the penalty now because they're both in these no man's land. He can't do the penalty. So he takes it in a slightly different place. And Filippini there is through. Nappy Sack also through. Gets that done. No, he doesn't. Hasn't still got that inside line. Into the braking zone. And it is done. So there goes Filippini and Nappy Sack. Nappy Sack now into 7th now. Keep an eye on the Crafty Dusty battle. How much the seconds now between those two? It's going to be very close, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Dusty actually just got finished burning a half-second penalty, so that hurt him there. It cost him because he was down under 4 seconds there for just a minute.
Yeah, Hassan's still trying to burn off that penalty. Not going to be able to do it there on the start-finish straight, my friend. On the start-finish straight. And there's Nappy Sack in 7th, trying to find a way through Filippini. And he's going to do all he can to hold him there. But it's going to be very, very tough because he's on an absolute mission to get as much as he can. Still with the fastest lap, 1:29.669. And Crafty is still out. So is Dusty. 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, these guys are going to go in the pits soon. Will be interesting to see what happens where they fall out. I think Crafty's obviously going to have the lead, but I don't think Dusty's going to be in second anymore.
No, but the interesting thing is Dave has actually come into the pits. So 28 seconds. What do we say? About 30, just
30, yeah.
So this is going to be very, very close. Ripon Natarian in 4th. Lee's got the inside line this time. Look at Nappy Sack as well on Filippini, and Lee's got through. It looked like he used DRS. They haven't got DRS, but it looked like he did. And there goes Lee. He's now through. Great job there from Lee Duncan.
There's nothing better than when you come out of a corner and it feels like you got a boost because you took the perfect line.
Yeah, beautifully done. He did. He absolutely nailed that corner. And into left hand he goes, and he is through. Great job there. So is Crafty coming in this time? He is coming up the hill now. And a little bit of smoke there. Was that Dusty? Oh, he's got lost another second and a half there nearly. So Crafty is staying out. Dusty, is he coming in? Because this is going to be close. No, he's going to try and get some more laps in. And Next Gen Dave is looking very good at the moment. So is Lee there. So both the E-Team hard guys at the moment, third and fourth. Rippin's still there in fifth. Napoli Sack has managed to get through. It goes a little bit wide. It goes a little bit sideways and manages to hold it. How is Hyeth is he getting this car?
Yeah, he's excellent at getting those wheels corrected when he goes into a slide. And some of that has to do too, as well. We know with the quality of the wheel you're using. I mean, if you have a good quality wheel, it'll give you the feedback to let you know right away that you're kicking out and you need to make some changes in a hurry.
Disappointed there, mate. He's on
Oh man, what is he doing then? That's incredible. Holy Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. But there we go. Hassett gets a little touch from the back end there. Clive there in 10th, trying to find a way through. Hassett's having a really good race. He's so determined today. Really, really good stuff. In ninth place.
Crafty with a penalty.
Crafty with a penalty. 0.4. So he's going to try and lose that. He has to lose it on the start-finish straight. Unless you're going slow enough, you can't just slow down in the middle of the track. Yes, there's plenty of room to do it, but that is not how we roll at CC Sim Racing. So we'll be keeping a big eye on the prize at the front, which is Crafty. And he knows he'll have to lose. Oh, gets a little twitch again. That's 4 seconds he lost there. So he'll be on the start-finish straight. He will lose it there, but he might just come into the pits now because he's just losing a bit too much time. So here is Crafty. He goes out again, so he will lose his penalty here. And does so. Good man. Well done.
Oh, wow. Down to
Dusty's
3.5
in.
seconds. No.
Dusty's in. So Dusty is in. Now, where are the E-Team hard guys? There they are. There is Dave in 3rd place. There is Lee in 4th place. Nappy Sack is not that far behind now. There he is in 5th place. He's at, was it 1.5 seconds behind. Crafty is there in the lead still. Dusty is in the pit. So here we go. Now let's keep an eye on the map on the right-hand side. He's in, he's out, he's shaking it all about. I love that. And then he goes out of the pits. He's through the exit now. Here we go, coming on to the very tight indeed, isn't it? Look at this, he's got full power, has Dave, as he comes off the exit. I think Dusty's done it. He has. Let's go on board with Dusty and look at the back. There they are, they're just behind him, but Dusty's managed to do it. Great job from Dusty.
I didn't think he could do it. That's impressive.
So really, if Crafty comes in now, he'll be in front, surely.
Yeah, he should have about a 3-second lead roughly.
No, this is intense. He's lost that penalty. 5 minutes to go. Now, the concentration levels will be very, very high in Crafty's helmet. Obviously, he's not got a helmet on. If he has, that's really cool. But if he isn't, he'll be sitting on the rig now and thinking, right, I'm in this position. I've been here before. Let's get this done right. And it'll be fantastic for Crafty to get into the pits now. And he doesn't. He stays out again. What is he thinking?
He seems to have a plan of some sort. He's going to make the end of the race exciting by staying out, that's for sure.
You would have thought that would have been a perfect time to do it. 4 minutes ago, maybe he's thinking, if I get on the last lap here, I'm going to make a mistake. But you know what? He'll have another 2 laps, I reckon, out of this. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I was just watching the time difference, too. It looked like Dusty reeled in a good 0.7 of a second there in about 20 to 25 seconds. That was so it's going to be a little closer than we thought, I think.
Yeah, there we go. Nappy Sack in 5th now, closing up. Blue flags are out as well. Not too sure what those blue flags are for because everyone is on the same lap. So don't worry about that, everybody. Carry on going because everyone's on the same lap. That doesn't make any sense. So put your flags away, my friend. Unless somebody just come into the pits. Well, no, everyone's still. I don't know what's going on. That's just crazy. Filippini there in 6th, Cole in 7th, Rippin in 8th, Clive in 9th, trying to get that power down. There is Haslett in 10th, Lofty in 11th, Stickman in 12th, Lee in 13th, and Nana Midge still pushing on hard in 14th. Yeah. And great, she's 4/10 lap as well on her last lap. That's fantastic. Well done, Nana.
Nana too, though, is right in front of Crafty. There's not that much space between them, so we may see a blue flag there just to let Crafty through. But of course, Crafty's got to hit the pits at some point too.
Yeah, definitely. There goes Nana. She's coming onto the start-finish straight. Let's see what she gets this time round. Can she beat that 34 as she crosses the line? Yeah, oh, nearly. Got a better lap there. Crafty is in. Great shout from Jesse. Crafty is in. Now this is where, look at the battle that's going on here. Look at this. Lee's under pressure. We know he can defend. Nappy Sack's just behind him into the braking zone. Dave's going to try and find a way through as well. And he's got past Dave. Now it's just about getting that exit right, and he hasn't done so. Now Crafty's in the pits. We're going to wait for Crafty. He's on the start-finish straight now. Is Dusty. Now this is going to be intense. Got to get this right. Don't make a mistake. Out he goes. Someone was just playing with their air gun then as they trying to go into the pits. And went, no, don't touch the tyres. We need to get out. So Dusty coming through the exit now. There's still a battle going on between Lee and Napisak. And Napsak's just taking a lot of the curve. He's going to try and hold that inside line. He doesn't want to leave that inside line free, which he doesn't.
2 seconds up front.
He's through. Jesse just said 2 seconds. Cheers, Jesse. Sorry,
1.5. 1.5 now between the leaders.
Oh, that's intense. It is all down to the wire. 2 minutes and 20 seconds, so there's still another lap and one more to go. Look at Napsak around the outside here of Lee. He's got that inside lap. He's going to be on the outside of this right hand. He's not going to give this up. Is Dave going to find a way through? He tries to get the outside line. Look at that. He's round the outside. He gets that done, does he? Or has Lee got it? Oh, he's gone wide. He's gone very, very wide as Napsak. That could be a penalty. That could be a penalty. Did he get a penalty there, Jess?
Didn't look like it.
How did that not happen? That is incredible. Must have just slammed the brake on at the right time, and Lee managed to hold on for another day. Podium for Napisak is imminent, but look who's there. Philippines also getting in the mix, and also Cole. This is fantastic. And getting wide goes Napisak. He's really pushing hard, isn't he? He's got a little bit wide there again. Power down, and again Lee, Dave behind just there has gone wide, and so is Philippine Cole there in 7th, Clive in 8th. But let's have a look at the leaders. It's now 1.1. Crafty's in the lead. They're going to cross the line, and this will be the last lap. This is intense. Absolutely incredible stuff.
Dusty just ran his best lap of the race so far on that last lap, so he's closing.
There we go. So 130.3. So he does 6 tenths off Crafty there. There's a little bit wide there with a second to the Crafty there. To the Crafty. Wow. There is Lee still holding that 3rd place. Is he going to get another podium? This will be phenomenal. He's had such a brilliant 2 weeks. And here we go, into the braking zone. Can he hold it? Dave's trying to help him out. He's there in 5th place, but don't forget, they can't help each other out. It is not a team race. I know the team colours, but it's not a team race. But there we go. Lee's still holding that 3rd place. Napisak in 4th. Dave's going to have a look now. Dave's having another little taste here. We're not quite doing it. Brilliant, intense racing, a little bit wide from both the drivers into the braking zone. Need to get this right. Oh, Napisak's gone sideways, and Dave can get the opportunity not to do there either. Oh, how is he doing that? It's absolute class from Napisak. Sideways and still holding it. Crafty still a 2nd, 0.9 now. Oh, Dusty makes a mistake. That could be all over. It could be Clive's day. 18 seconds to go. He puts the brakes on. He goes to the left hand. We just got to get this one right. Is he going to do it? Yes, he does. And Crafty's going to win this one. Fantastic. Oh, I'm over the moon. I'm so happy for him. Don't lose it now, please, Crafty. He goes across the right hander and the left hander for the final time. I will get my rights from my lefts probably at one point in this decade. But there we go. It's Crafty's going to take the win from Dusty in 2nd, and it's going to be Lee who takes 3rd from Napisak. So Lee's managed to do it from Napisak. Dave in 5th there, Filippini in 6th. Carl takes 7th. Clive in 8th place. Ripping and tearing in 9th place there. Haslett in 10th. Lofty's going to take 11th as he crosses the line. Well done to Lofty. Stickman's going to finish in 12th. Well done to Stickman. A very tough track as well, this Jesse, as we've seen. Lee's going to take 13th, and now Midge will take 14th place. And she'll tell you what, fair play. She's put everything into it tonight, and it has been a lot. There's been a lot to learn from this, hasn't there?
Absolutely. And I will go ahead and show. I was totally wrong about who I picked before the race. I said Nappy can't make it through the pack, and he just walked right up and went right through the pack all the way up to 4th. And Clive, I said, could do it all day long, and Clive's the back in 8th. So that just proves I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much done it, hasn't it? I think Dusty Witt taking that 2nd place has pretty much sealed the championship, but we will sort those points out for you and get them up on Facebook because it's so close. Filippini taking that 6th place. Going to watch out for Nana Midge as she's coming around the final. A few corners here, and there she goes. She's going to cross the line. I'm pretty sure she's enjoyed herself tonight, and she's done the ladies very proud. But it was Crafty who took the win tonight. Great stuff.
Yep, he deserved it. He earned it.
Like from the start, took the lead from the start, pole position, clean race. Thank you very much. And it'll be very interesting to hear what he has to say in a minute, Jesse, because he's been here so many times. hasn't quite made it, but he has now. So let's have a look at the race results. So Crafty takes the win, Dusty in second, Lee Duncan in third, Nappy Sack Tom Hockley there in fourth, Next Gen Dave in fifth, Filippini in sixth, Carl in seventh, Clive in eighth, Rippin in ninth, Haslett in 10th, another top 10 finish for Haslett, he'll be very pleased, Lofty in 11th, Stigman in 12th, Lee Campbell in 13th and Nanamidge in 14th. And Nappy Sack takes another point for fastest lap with a 129.386 on lap 10. 129.386 on lap 10. And what a drive from all of these guys. And I'm loving the messages. They're all coming through saying, yeah, well done, guys. Brilliant stuff. I hope you enjoyed all the racing tonight, everyone. It's been an epic drive, hasn't it? And Casper Jensen has also followed. Thank you very much, Casper. Really appreciate that. I think that's 2,400 now.
There you go. Another milestone.
Yay. Oh, amazing, isn't it? 2 years ago we had, was it 13?
It's growing a little bit.
Yeah, it's gone up well. So there we go. Let's get these guys in the comms box, shall we? Because it's been a very, very interesting race. But we have Crafty there. We have Dusty. We're just waiting for Lee to jump in because he's done it again, and he gets all excited and he doesn't want to do it himself, and he's just forgot to come into the comms box. But Dusty, let's have a chat with you, mate, because obviously that was another difficult race, and Lee Duncan there for Eating Hard was really holding you back, but you managed to get through. You got in front of the guys when we didn't think that was going to happen. But mate, great drive again. Second place tonight. That could have sealed it for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if Lee was holding me back. I mean, I'll be honest, race one was probably the most fun I've had not making the podium in sim racing. I mean, I think for half a lap, him and I went side by side without touching each other.
Oh, it was beautiful.
But yeah, fair credit to him, fourth and a third, that's a good day's work. And, second race, most people pitted lap one and then a couple pitted lap two, and the last two races, the long game didn't work for me, but it happened to work out this week. So I'm not sure if that's it or not. I know Nappy's probably within points to, if he sweeps next week, then it's his. But if it is, I mean, he missed a week as well. So congrats to him. Even game.
Yeah, it is incredible. And it's just a shame you're not going to be here for the next two, Dusty. But I'm just going to say, if you do win it, I'm going to say it now. Congratulations. But if you don't, commiserations. But I hope whatever you're doing for the next race, I hope you have a fantastic time, and hopefully everything is well. And but yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure having you as this series, Dusty. It's been absolutely fantastic to have you.
Yep, I'll say thank you after next week, and congratulations to Crafty on winning the second race.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. So that was championship leader Dusty there. Unfortunately not racing in the next one, which could make it very, very interesting. But the man that was on a mission tonight, and I'm so pleased to say, Crafty, you've done it. You've done it.
I'm back. Well,
Back.
I had to from the front, really, didn't I? But no, credit to everyone else. I mean, I had a good start, and and they were catching quick. The old Kraft jelly legs were catching up on me there. I think a few errors. And then seeing Dusty behind me, I was getting a bit panicky, but I kept it. I'll take that. I'll have it.
You did absolutely superb, mate. It was absolutely brilliant. And like I was saying, we were basically just saying, how long is he going to need to go into the pits? And just take me through it a minute. So you were coming up to maybe 2 laps to go. Now, what are you thinking? Like I was thinking, he's probably not going to want to do another lap, so he'll just go in the pits last minute.
I was, yeah. I think the last few races where I've had a podium, maybe potentially, and then I've gone off on a penultimate lap, and I thought I've just got to leave it as late as I can and try and stay cool. But yeah, when I came out the pits, saw Dusty like a second behind. I thought, oh God, it's going to happen again. But no, I'm over the moon with that. So cheers. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on the podium. Feels good. Well
done, mate, and well deserved as well. We hope to see you on the podium at the next race, which is Catalonia, so that's going to be a tough one. Crafty, absolute pleasure. Well done, buddy.
Cheers, mate. Take care.
So there we go, Jesse. A very, very fun night. Lots of great driving, and we've got another winner, which is even better. This is exactly what we wanted, isn't it?
Maybe people are gonna start following his trend. They'll wreck their motor in the first one so they can get the pole in the next one. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll be having a look at Aero next. We'll be having their team managers looking around the cars. I don't think you can do that on GTS, but you never know. We will find a way. Rippon is going to bin it, says Phil. Oh, I love that. They're in the same team, ladies and gentlemen. Just to let you know that Rippon Terry Nathan Oldfield is also in the same team as Phil Bennison, and he wants his teammate to bin it. Brilliant. Jordan Chipperfield says there's only one Clive Smith. There's only one Clive. Love that. And Rachel O'Connor says enjoyed that. Well done, Crafty, Dusty, and Lee Duncan. Yeah, it done absolutely superb. All the guys there. I'm happy with that. Didn't get lapped, so that's a plus for me. Thanks, Craig and Jesse. Oh, you're very welcome, and it was great to have you join us. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the AWRS series. This is the car that they will be driving, the McLaren GT4 650S. If you are a female and you want to drive in this incredible series, please get hold of us. It is just only for the ladies, and it's going to be an incredible series that I am so excited to run. These ladies are going to have the same car. This is the livery, so this is the car you will have. You will have a selection of races. The first race will be done by us, and then obviously the person that is at the end of the race who wins that race will get to choose the next race. That's how we're going to do it for the next series. So they all get a week to test the next track, basically. It's the only one that's going to be on GTS, unfortunately, for the next series. Mighty Minis might be on GTS, but it looks like it's going to be on GT7 now, but I will let you know in due course. But this is the car that they will be driving, and I can't wait to start it. We have 8 ladies at the moment. If you are one of those ladies that are racing on GTS or GT7 and you want to be a part of this, it's going to be fantastic. We are also looking for sponsors that want to support this as well. It'd be brilliant if you could join us in this step for greatness in motorsport for females. It is an epic series, isn't it, Jess?
Yeah, and I think we need to find out. I think the local bookies are put the over/under at 6 on number of pink cars in the women's race, but we'll see.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. There will be a gold driver. We do like we did in the academy. Academy will be back as well, but that might not be streamed. We're not too sure yet. It might actually be off stream. We're going to have a number of races off stream and a couple that are going to be on stream. We're going to try and concentrate on those live feeds and make them as good as we possibly can. And if you want to be involved in it, please register now and get your pace test up. We have pace tests running at the moment. They have pretty much been done, but if anyone wants to join now, get a pace test in. It's in the Mazda Roadster. You get it done with one of our admin teams. You get 10 minutes to do your fastest lap, then it's registered, and then you'll get a banner for each car, and it will be like platinum, gold, silver, and bronze. The lowest bronze drivers will go and race in the academy and step up and so forth and so forth. And there we go. That's that, Jesse. It's going to be intense, isn't it? Can't tell him about the cars because it's just really exciting. I'm buzzing for that, but that's another day. But we've had some fantastic racing tonight, haven't we, mate?
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned all the interest. I mean, as soon as we finish some of these series, the guys are already lined up saying, "What are we doing next? What are they doing next?" They don't want to stop. They just want to keep driving. That's fantastic. Yeah,
it's brilliant. And also, you've got the was it the North American series as well, Jesse? Haven't you? So you're pretty busy yourself, and a new series will be coming up for that as well. So all the North American guys that are out there and girls as well, if you are interested in racing, please join us. It is going to be absolutely epic. The glitches are pretty much gone now. And we will try and share those streams over as much as we possibly can. Obviously, I'm in the UK, so it's very difficult. But once I get time and space and a little area for myself, I will be staying up at 2 o'clock in the morning to commentate these guys because it's fantastic racing. It really is.
We're spreading the gospel of oval tracks throughout the world.
Indeed. Love it. Absolutely love it. Jesse, it's been an absolute pleasure having you tonight. Thank you very much, and get some rest now, buddy.
No problem. We'll see you soon.
And then there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Audis. Don't forget, be back here on Monday for the Clio Cup and the Atenza Series. They're going to be at Monza. And then we are back here on next Thursday, for the final rounds. That is next week. The final round for the Audi R8s, and they're going to be at Catalonia. Who is going to take these wins? Who's going to take the spoils? Who's going to win the championships? It's going to be very, very tight. Pac-Man's already won his. Has Dusty won his? We'll find out tonight. But it's all to play for in the Clio, isn't it? It's going to be intense. Thanks, guys. This is Craig Cook. That was Jesse Linquela. We are CC Sim Racing, and we'll see you on Monday. Take care.